Howdy there, fellas, and everybody on YouTube there. How's it going? Just wanted to give you guys a quick little update here on what's going on. It looks like my flashlight's on. Well, just got done doing some yards. We did the front yard here at this house, and then the neighbor across the street from this one wanted me to edge and do his front terrace. So we did that, and now here it is, almost 9 o'clock. But you know how it goes. Work. That's my speed. The only time I quit is when it gets dark and it's time to go to sleep. But I wanted to show you guys my new face here in the shed, the SRM 266. Yes, it's a recondition. I got this at Home Depot for $220, $231, $235 with the tax. Don't know what was wrong with it. I don't know if they had to put a new carburetor on it. It was spray painted green here. You can still see some of the green still on there, and then they scribed it. What I done, took the green paint off of it because it just looked like crap. So I love these trimmers, these 266s. If you can get your hands on one, go ahead and get one. They're about $3.99 right now at Home Depot. I think they're phasing them out, and they're gonna replace them with the 2620, which is also a good trimmer. Joe's got one. I think y'all seen that in my last video with the World Lawn. I think it was hanging here in the rack, but I since took that back to him, and I got all of my trimmers back. As you can see, I need to make a label for it. I got a label for each one of my trimmers here. My 94, my 230. This is my, I think I got this about 2 years ago. I had this about, I think, 2 years. You can tell it's been in the bed of the truck a couple times. It's been rained on and all that jazz. I might swap out this handle because I'm not a big fan of this new grip. And then obviously the new 266 is sitting here next to the old 266, which I have the parts to rebuild it, but unfortunately those parts got misplaced at my stepdad's house, so that sucks. But I had to break down and get a new one. Oh, sorry about that. I just got a text message. But yeah, it's got a new plug in it. I know that I hate saying that it's got a new plug. I hear that every single day at my work. I put a new plug in it. Oh, I put a new plug in it. It didn't help you now, did it? Well, anyways, what I was getting mad at, just a little rant there. I did everything. I know exactly what was wrong with it, and look at that. I'll be dang. Wow. It's over here dripping out of the carburetor. This thing's got some major issues. That's unfortunate. It's a good old trimmer. I really hate seeing this thing just sit here with its top cover removed and all that. The carb it's got a complete rebuild kit in there, but these throttle shafts and these I think that's a Nicky carb. It's an RB 112 carburetor. The throttle shafts in there get wallowed out or something, and they lean out, and then they won't ever run again. So they're just junk. But I could get this thing going. All I need to do is just buy a dang carburetor for it. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of that nowadays on these trimmers. If you're not using non-ethanol gas or premixed gas and you don't use it within a certain period of time, it's going to go bad, and it's going to mung up that carb. So a lot of people get irate when we have to put a carburetor on the machine. And well, I tell them, I say, hey, well, how long has it been sitting up? And they'll say, oh, well, it's been about a couple months or whatever. I said, well, there's your problem right there. But yeah, anyways, a little rant there. But y'all know that I love this old 266. It was a good trimmer. I've had this thing for 5 years, and I bought it up in New York, and I brought it down here, and it mowed the crap out of a lot of yards. And I just like that it's got I like the old handle. I'm just not a fan of this new stuff. I mean, the throttle's, I guess it's just not broken yet. It's kind of stiff. I like this old stuff here, the old fashioned, where you just push on this and then your safety, and I like it. I just wish they wouldn't have changed a lot of the handle and the design. And this one, unfortunately, here, the 266 just has a cable shaft, whilst my 266S has the steel shaft, hence why it's called an S. So I don't know. I'm thinking about putting a steel shaft in this one, and possibly my 230 if I can. My 94 has a steel shaft from a FS 100. Yes, you can do that, but you didn't hear it from me, because I run a blade on that, a grass blade and a brush blade. It is not physically possible to do that on a trimmer. You have to modify it, but again, you didn't hear that from me, folks. So that one's got a solid steel shaft, and then this one's got a solid steel shaft. So these two have the cable shafts, and you can tell the difference between the two. And the steel's a little higher up here. So it's got the 94 and the 266S have solid steel shafts in them. So I just like those because of the vibration, a lot less vibration at idle. You don't hear all that, you know. That just drives me nuts when I'm hearing that. But that's just me. I'm just picky about certain stupid stuff like that. But I'm happy with my trimmers. I'm not complaining. I love my trimmers. They all got the speed feed heads. The 94's got the 17-inch speed feed head, and I'm not sure what size head that one's got. The 230, and my 266 has my old speed feed head off of this, the old Echo. I swapped them out. But like I said, if you're gonna go trimmer shopping, get you a 94 or a 266S or 266. They are the best trimmers on the planet. The torque and the power are just proportionalized to the max, and everything is just lovely on these trimmers. I did not regret buying these. So that's my little trimmer video here for you. I got my Honda here and did a little work with that, and the Troy-Bilt generator, got it running finally. I just need to come up with a handle for it. It runs my compressor beautifully, so I don't know what I'm going to do with my old 2200 over there, if anything. Yeah, I appreciate y'all watching and checking up on this update and coming along for the whoa ride. So y'all be good, and we'll talk at you in the next video, folks. Have a good one.